Well, howdy, nearly senior citizen here. Greetings, boys, girls, and all the non-binary friends. And if I look weird or my background looks weird, for whatever reason, I decided to drag out the green screen again. This time I've got it fully behind me, but I only have one bulb in the center of the room. And I have a side light over there, but that'll make it look even weirder, so it's probably not green screening even halfway perfectly. But for whatever reason, I decided today I was going to drag out the green screen. Thumbs up for that. Actually, I brought it up yesterday. There were some things I was going to do yesterday after I got back from walkies, but I always forget. It's a whole bunch of physical exertion. And when I get back, I am physically exhausted. And I can be bright-eyed and bushy-tailed before I go out. And when I come back, I'm sleepy. So I got back last night, didn't use the green screen, didn't make the new channels I was going to make, didn't do any of that. So yes, I'm making up 2 new channels, and I'm going to refresh the gaming thing. And then I'm going to try and keep each of those channels separate with their content so that it doesn't happen to them what happened to this channel, where you mix your content, the algorithm doesn't like it, so it doesn't recommend it to anyone. So, yeah. So I'm going to get that done. I'm going to make up the channels, going to make some intro videos, going to start doing some work, going to push through this, because again, I don't sound like me to me, but that's when I do the editing, I sound 95, 90, you know, right around in there percent normal. We're just a little bit on top to say, oh, that doesn't sound quite right. But like I say, to me, I don't even sound like me. So thumbs up, yay. So, but yes, I got the gaming channel already that I've tried to do stuff with, and I've got almost 5,000 subscribers there. I just need to, you know, have the energy and stuff to do it. And then I'm going to have the NSC Reacts, and then a creative disturbing channel for everything else, because I have creative impulses, but the way my head is built, being neurotypical, the way that I like to express myself creatively is not in normal ways. So I do stuff that amuses me, and it's bizarre. So thumbs up on that, and I'm going to get that done, and that's good. That's good. It's good to get that stuff all done. So thumbs up on that. Checking out my list over here. Oh yes, because one of the plans I'm doing, because they're not monetized, and if I stop doing things on this channel, I stop making money. And I don't want to stop doing things. I'm going to keep this channel going. Of course, is going to be my vlogging channel, and unless, and hopefully if the other channels ever get monetized, until they do, because I want people to see the stuff that I do, I'm going to be mirroring, after about a week, the materials from the other channels onto this channel. You know, so I'll do the reaction videos, and then a week afterward they'll start being on this channel. I'll just be a week behind on each channel thing. So thumbs up on that. Especially the creative one, I'm not going to be doing every single day. The reacts, hopefully I'm going to have a reaction every single day. From my gaming thing, well, yeah, I'm going to have gaming stuff on that, because again, I make videos from my mental health, and part of mental health is having routine and such in your life. And having routine means doing the same thing, habits. And I add form and structure to my otherwise formless and structureless life by making videos. And it's good. It's good. I mean, after my wife died, and it's a quick thing. This one's still a sucker punch, and I did talk to my therapist, and I want to talk about that too. I mean, I had my wife die, my mother die, and then my stepfather die, all within a 5-year period. So I'm trying to deal with still having the 3 of the 4 pillars of my life, me being one of them, all vanish within 5 years, and I have no support network at all anymore. And That's really... And as I was talking with my therapist, because I have rather severe ADHD and because of all the other issues of my life, I have likened it to Marge. I was going to say major and large at the same time, and my mouth was having none of it. There are major portions of my brain that have been working on emergency power. They're working because I'm alive, but they're not fully matured because I've never been able to deal with these things. So large portions of my brain, like my emotions processor, my emotions haver, all these things have been stunted. Other people are closer to 100%. And then I'm down here at like 20% emergency power. Through my life, the emotions haver has been slowly built up and repaired, cables added to it. Before I started therapy, my emotions haver was maybe 30% functional. Since starting therapy, my emotions haver has been repaired and built up to about 40%, maybe 50%. And then I started taking ADHD meds, which added about 60% capacity to everything. So suddenly my emotions haver went from 40% working to 100% and more. My emotions haver has been sending out just a trickle through my life and is suddenly just exploding. So my emotions processor has been running at like emergency power all my life. Sure, it's just been a trickle on the emotions haver, but it's been coming out. So I've got 35 years worth of stuff that all of a sudden my emotions processor is online, 80% functional. 80% not perfect, but far closer than I have been. But it's got 35 years worth of stuff to process. And as I mentioned to my therapist and I mentioned to other things, I cry hard when I see pictures of baby rescue animals, like baby skunks. And then I find out that one of the baby skunks died. An animal that I didn't even know about, have never seen, would never even have heard about on the other side of the continent from me. It dies, and I'm devastated. My emotions processor is flooded. This is why when I say I want to do non-emotionally deep songs, I mean, everything is emotional. Everything has emotion attached to it, good, bad, or even, the really neutral stuff. You can't avoid that. I know. That's not what I mean. It's one of the biggest songs that destroyed me before was when I reacted to, I believe, I'm trying to remember names and groups here, but it was Vicks with the song Error. That video with that song mirrored what happened with me and my wife, except that I survived it so much. It was devastating. That was a song that is designed to hurt when you had the video attached with it. I don't know the language, I don't know the song, but with the video attached to it, it is designed to hurt. And I still like the video, as I mentioned the other day, for the trailer for the game Dead Island. It is an emotional gut punch. It is devastating. And when I watch that video, I cry hard. It hurts to watch that video. So I got all this stuff, I got all this happening, I've got overwhelmed emotional stuff, but things can be emotional without being designed to destroy you emotionally. So I want songs that may be emotional, but they're not designed to drag your emotions out back behind the house, kick it until it's near unconscious, and then 3 bullets in the back of the head. No. I need the songs where there's emotions. Maybe you broke up, maybe someone in your family died, but that's not the major focus of the song. It's not the focus that, you're devastated, everything is bad, this person was your life, and now there's nothing to live for. Ugh. So, yeah, that's what I'm shooting for on that. Now, before this is out, oh my gosh, last night. Too warm, but it's not the heat. Oh boy, right now, these allergies, when I lay down, even though I'm not flat on my bed, the head of my bed is a little bit up, the knees of my bed are a little bit bent, I'm too flat. That's been the problem. Even though I can breathe, I am clear, I have a sleep apnea mask that makes sure I have air. I can lie on my right side with no issues breathing, and I have anxiety because it feels like I can't breathe. Even on my left side, that happens. Both sides. So I just I've been thinking about what to do over the past couple days, but last night, 2 o'clock in the morning, anxiety from when I got to bed at 11 until then, unable to sleep. I finally got up. I had 2 plastic drawers out of one of those plastic chest of drawer things. You buy them for like $20, $30 at Walmart. I took out 2 of those drawers, lifted the head of my foam mattress, and wedged those 2 in a long line this way, lengthwise, underneath the head of my bed. So the head of my bed, a little bit raised, suddenly, there's those 2 big plastic things. Now, mattresses are soft, especially this is foam. So, it's at a weird bendy angle because they're coming up on these big things. But still, my head and my shoulders were up and raised up on those areas of the plastic drawers. And when I went to bed again, with those plastic drawers raising me up, good this far, further up, which is my head, of course, I was leaning upward in the bed, I slept with 0 anxieties. So I gotta do some stuff, wedge them properly underneath there. I don't have anything other than the plastic drawers that are uniform in size and large enough to raise me up, but without being too large. And so I got to put stuff in front of them so it's more ramp-like instead of the mattress, going, But that's what I need right now. I got to have the head of my bed up so that I feel like I can breathe, because I'm having anxiety from my allergies, which again, I'm hoping is only the allergies and not because our neighbors were burning plastic and carpeting and the fumes wafted into the house. And this is when this all started. So I'm still hoping, I'm still saying, I'm going to mention it periodically, but there we go. But yeah, I had therapy yesterday, talked about a lot, this, that, and the other, and I was rather surprised when I went and got a game video done so early afterward. Usually I am just not a mess, but talking about stuff that brings things up. It's momentarily you're on rocky ground, and so things have to resettle, and it takes time to resettle down. It resettled pretty quickly yesterday, and that's a good thing. And I had a lot to talk about, a lot of big stuff. I talked about the whole zombie feelings and all that. I'm going to keep watch out for, feeling like a zombie. But as I mentioned yesterday, with it, Ritalin being a mood stabilizer, you don't have the wild extremes of emotion anymore from feeling good and bad. You're like this. And you have energy and ability without habit, so you feel stuck, so you feel zombified. I'm working on that, trying very hard, because I bounced that off my therapist, and he said, yeah, that sounds exactly how it would be. And I've opened up 24 hours worth of comments in my community tab. I'm going to go through and thank 20 to 25 people for having left me a comment. I'm not reading the comments right now. I'm going to read them afterward. Thumbs up each one I do. Answer as many as I can. For right now, though, I'm just thanking you for having left a comment. Good, bad, different. You took the time. You expended the calories. Thank you very, very much. If I mispronounce your username, no disrespect is intended. I am an American English speaker, and even though I count American Sign Language on the fingers of this hand with my depression, fibro, and more, I am sometimes just amazingly lucky that I can remember anything at all. Getting a lot better, especially when I take my meds properly and on time. So thumbs up on that. Call up my Chrome here, and we have Zoom. Hugh. Thank you for the suggestion. I will check that out. We have Echo, greatly appreciated. Ricky Bettini with a daily reminder to live every day to its fullest. Miguel Angel, I don't know how to pronounce that properly. MH, thumbs up. Tater Tot Tan, THANH. Thumbs up and thank you. Andres, greatly appreciated. Cracked Z, thumbs up and thank you. William Jonas, thumbs up. We have Da Poo Poo Man. How about that? And thank you. DVR03, thumbs up and good to see you. We have Q12, open parentheses, Q12, and then close parentheses. Thank you very much. Fergo, greatly appreciated. Johnson Dergs, thumbs up. Lucifer, thumbs up and thank you very, very much. Trucker Rob, good to see you in the comments. We have Flora Mew. It's very humid of late. Oy vey. Crystal Phillips, thumbs up and thank you. HVZE, thumbs up and thank you much. Scott 419140, list of numbers I almost couldn't do. And last but not least, Ice Damon, greatly appreciated. Exactly 25 different people leaving me comments in the last 24 hours. Thank you very, very much. You get me out of my head and into the world and dealing with real people. Greatly, greatly appreciated. If you could check out my various links down below, I have Twitter, Facebook, Patreon.com. If you could become a Patreon.com patron, like one of these beautiful and awesome people, that would be beautiful and awesome. And if you'd like to help me out financially without sending money to the patronage, I have a PayPal link down below. And if you'd like to help me out without sending money at all, I have an Amazon wishlist link where hopefully I will finally have updated it with things like Reptisan and hamster food, hamster bedding. There's cat food, hopefully a pair of shoes since my right shoe is mostly duct tape right now. Now that would be cool if you could check it out, but do not feel obligated. I do not feel entitled, and if you cannot donate or you simply do not donate, I take all good wishes and I deposit them in the bank of my heart where I draw interest, so thank you very much. And if you could toss me a like, I appreciate all the positive validation I get from my existence. Definite thumbs up, and of course if you could hit the notification bell on the subscription button, that would be very, very cool. Thank you so very, very much. I just appreciate it. Definitely a thumbs up on that. Well, hokey smokes. Again, I hope it's just allergies. I hope I haven't been murdered by my neighbors with my lung situation. So, yay. But, I mean, aside from having anxiety from feelings of shortness of breath when I lie flat, I feel great. I feel fine. I'm not having oxygenation problems, and I move fast and quick. There's no issues. So, thumbs up on that. So, if you have to go out amongst the great unvaccinated, please wear a mask, wash your hands, try not to touch your face, maintain your social distancing. Get vaccinated if you can. We can get through it. I hope. There's so much I'm still worried about, but I have no power. So, you take care. Have a great day today. I will see you on the flip side, and that is a definite thumbs up.